Soof lift blepharoplasty sounds like a big word, or lots of mumbo jumbo. It's hard to understand what the heck is a Soof lift blepharoplasty. Well, it's an approach to the lower lid that I initially developed about 10 years ago and published about 10 years ago in some of the leading journals for facial plastic surgery. It's an approach that has taken me all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast and everywhere in between into Europe, teaching other physicians how to use this approach to safely rejuvenate the lower lid area. Indeed, what I've found by using this approach is that there really is no separation, or very little separation, or I should rephrase that and say it's hard to separate the lower lid from the midface. As we age in the lower lid, it affects how we look in the midface, and by improving the lower lid, we're actually improving the midface at the same time, and that's what this Soof lift approach accomplishes for a patient. Now, Soof is just an acronym. It means suborbicularis oculi fat, and it's a wad of fat, or a clump of fat, if you want to look at it that way, that normally resides along the infraorbital rim, or this bony rim under the lower lid. And what the Soof lift approach uses, or accomplishes, is going through the inside of the eye, what's called the conjunctiva, tightening the fascial layer that typically holds the fat behind the eye, so you don't get the puffiness. And then we go into the midface and find the Soof fat and lift that to fill in this excavated look that people get under their eye as they age. And that gives us a nice smooth transition between the lower lid and the cheek, and rejuvenates the lower lid without worrying about lowering the position of the lower lid, or other things, other sequela or problems that can happen with what's known as an open lower lid blepharoplasty. An open lower lid blepharoplasty, which I also do in the right patient, but the majority of my patients are done with the Soof lift technique, involves making an incision on the outside of the eye versus going on the inside. So a Soof lift blepharoplasty is a new technique that I developed about 10 years ago, which has improved the results in the lower lid, and I'm very proud to have been the one that has developed it and published it and taught this technique to physicians in Europe and the United States.